Okay, kids, today we have that talk. It's time you know where babies come from across the animal kingdom. You know when you get some of those pizza rolls and you go microwave them, but you're like, 8 minutes? So you gaslight yourself into thinking your microwave is just different to other microwaves and it'll get the job done in 4. You, of course, end up with half soggy, half frozen pizza rolls, but think, this is fine, and eat them anyway like the little shrew you are. Well, that god-awful meal is the equivalent to baby kangaroos, which only take a month to be born. You'd think an animal with 2 uteruses would produce babies that don't look like H.R. Geiger butterbeans. Literally, they are the size of a butterbean. They can't see, they can't hear, they only have enough energy to climb into their mom's pouch and attach themselves to one of her teats. At this stage, they don't even suckle because their muscles are not developed enough. They just chill there while milk gets pumped into them for another 8 to 11 months, which is pretty sweet actually. Bro's got a man cave, built-in non-stop Slurpee machine. Scratch that, 4 built-in non-stop Slurpee machines. They have 4 teats. Kangaroos have 4 teats. The next animal on the list also hangs on to its babies, but has no specialized organs for doing so. Once the sea chill's eggs are fertilized, most often the low testosterone beta male fish goes, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Sea chills carry their eggs in their mouths until they hatch. This is called mouth brooding. Now, you might think that's highly impractical because the fish cannot feed itself or smoke during this time period. But sometimes the fish parents will take turns holding the eggs, and this is a much healthier dynamic called biparental mouth brooding. Then, after about 3 days, the babies hatch, but... Sharon, what is this? Hey, bud. How's it going? Sometimes the eggs the sea chills have been diligently carrying around are actually the eggs of a cuckfish. It's actually called a cuckoo fish, which is a shame. But this fish will lay its eggs inside the female's mouth and then they get fertilized by the sea chill. But not only are they not his children, the cuckoo eggs often hatch before the sea chill, so they eat the other eggs. Now imagine the Finding Nemo franchise, but this is the opening tragedy and it's just one sea chill surviving the great cuckolding. I'd cry. The whole laying eggs and having others take care of them is more common in the animal kingdom than you think. It's often less horrendous than this, but the next instance on our list is also horrendous. The surrogacy spider hunting wasps initiate is deadly and disturbing, but also really damn practical. The spider wasp will paralyze a huntsman spider, then it will lay its egg in it. After about 10 days, the larva hatches and along with its mother, feeds on the spider. Here's something fun though, no need for a gender reveal party, because the gender of the offspring is determined by the size of the spider. Larger spiders will produce females and smaller ones, males. So that's cool, wish we had that. Then air pollution will probably go down 20%. Now, I have to include flatworms on the list because they have 3 options in terms of having offspring. And they do not need a partner for option 1 because they can fertilize their own eggs and grow them in a cocoon inside their body, since they are hermaphrodites and have both female and male sex organs. Or if they don't feel like going through all of that, they can go for option 2, which is tearing a piece of themselves and nurturing it. Now, when reproducing with a partner, in some species, the worm that will carry the baby is chosen for a process called penis fencing, which sounds like a Randy Marsh B-plot, but it's actually quite terrible and involves one of the worms pushing their sperm through the exterior skin of the flatworm, and it is actually wounding them this way.
What's up? What's up? What's up with that?
On the brighter side, that worm can choose to push it out if it doesn't want it, because reproducing this way is quite taxing on flatworms. With some more consensual species, it's actually a bit harder to explain. We looked at some species that produce offspring in less than a month, and I compared that to pizza rolls in the microwave. Well, the elephant uses the oven instead, because it has the longest gestation period of all mammals, 23 months. However, they do give birth to some big boys. But that's not the longest pregnancy length on our planet. This dude, lady, is making tradwife pizza rolls from scratch, because the embryos of a frill shark grow only around half an inch each month, and the pregnancy can last up to 3.5 years. But honestly, that's awesome. Just imagine being pregnant and having your every whim taken care of for 3 whole years. So there we go, kids. We learned all about babies and where they come from. What about human babies? Oh, well...